If you're a language teacher or a language student, there's been some really useful updates to YouTube that are really going to facilitate language learning and language teaching. I'm going to take you through the updates. One of the best ones, for example, is that you can now have the transcripts of every video on the right-hand side, which makes it really easy to copy any words that you want to check and quickly put them into a translator. But there are other great features as well, including multiple audio languages. I'll take you through the updates and then I'm going to show you a couple of brilliant tricks connected to the updates that I think you'll find really useful. Really hope you like the video, and as always, if you do, please like it, please comment on it, please share it with other students and other teachers, but most of all, I'd love to have more of you signed up to my YouTube channel. Let's get started. So I'll turn off my camera while I show you this feature. You can see here on the right hand side that we've got the transcripts. We've also got the transcripts on the screen. You could have it in both places, but of course the big thing here is that you can quickly roll over and just copy and then check the vocabulary. So how do you find the transcripts? Well, let me show you the big update and the big difference now when working with transcripts. So how do we find these transcripts on the right hand side? Well, I'm going to do a search here. I've written in here at the top in YouTube, at the hotel reception in English. Now, obviously this works in other languages as well, and I use it for studying Polish and for studying French. I'm going to press enter. A little tip for you, very useful, is to click on these filters over here. If you click on the filters, you can kind of control the videos, and I only want, for example, videos that are no longer than 20 minutes. I really don't want to study a longer video. So if I do that, I'm going to get specific videos. Now let's just click on any video. So we'll take this one here as an example. I'm going to click on it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll underneath, and this is the important thing to look for. Underneath where you see this description of the video, and you normally just see the first 3 sentences, click on more. And then from more, what you want to do is click on show transcript, and the transcript will appear on the right hand side. Now, what I really like this transcript is I can actually use it to control the video. So if I click here on the play button, just to show you.
English speaking course. Can I help you today? Welcome to Sunshine Hotel.
Just click here.
How can I help you today?
Just click here.
Good morning.
Just click
Welcome
here.
to Sunshine. The name is John. We have a...
Now, I really like that, because if you've got a phrase that you want to keep repeating it, well, you just keep clicking on it and you can click, listen and repeat, click, listen and repeat. The obvious thing, though, of course, that this means that now, let's say you're going through this dialogue and there's a phrase that you don't understand. Let's say, yes, that sounds perfect. I can just select that, right click, copy. I'm going to jump over to Google Translate, and let's say, for example, that I'm a Spanish person. Well, I paste it in English, and I'm going to get here si suena perfecto in Spanish. Now, if you want to save your words that you're studying, click on this button here. And that saves it. It's like a kind of just a notebook of all the vocabulary that you're studying. If I click here to see all my saved phrases, you can see that I actually use this a lot. I'm studying Polish at the moment. Okay, hope you found that useful for starters, and if you did, please click on the like button. I really like the idea that I can be listening to a YouTube video, and then if there's any word that I don't understand, I can stop, or a phrase, copy that phrase and quickly get an idea of what it means. And it's also useful that you can save the words in Google Translate. Of course, some people don't like Google Translate. You can use other translation tools, but it gives you an idea of what the word or phrase means. Now, in fact, Google Translate has a lot more involved in it. It even has something called the magic button. It's one of my most popular ever videos that I've put onto YouTube, all about language learning with Google Translate. And if you want to watch that, I'll put that on the screen now and you can click on it, and I'll also put it in the link below in the description. I'm going to move on now and show you a couple of more features in YouTube that you might really find interesting, but perhaps more interesting. I'm going to show you some very clever ideas around making flashcards, etc. from YouTube in an instant. Now, I want to point out that this new feature won't work with every video, but I will show you what types of videos it will work with. If we click here, for example, notice I don't have the option. I can change the playback speed. I can even change the subtitles, but I can't change the language. And that is because this video was uploaded a few years ago. This new feature only works with new videos, and I'm going to show you a very clever way of finding new videos. So the best way to make sure that you find a video that's got audio tracks in multiple languages, let's click on this one here. We'll click on Shopping in English. And then what we're going to do is come over here onto the right hand side and choose filters, and then we're going to choose videos that have been uploaded in the last month, because it's a recent feature. And by doing this, I'm going to get videos that hopefully I've got multiple audio tracks. Let's test one out. So we're going to click on this video here.
It's me, Sadrina, and welcome back.
You can hear that that was in English. I'm going to click here. And because this is a newer video, notice it's got 21 audio tracks. We'll click on those. Now these have been sort of auto-dubbed. That means it's really generated by YouTube. I'm going to come down to the French, and I'm now going to play this video, and hopefully this lady will be speaking in French. Let's have a listen.
Sur ma chaîne, c'est enfin le moment. Les achats de rentrée. Nous sommes chez Target comme
Okay, so you can notice now you can change the language. Just a really quick break from the video. If you do like what you're seeing and you want to keep up with my work, the best thing to do is to come over to teachertrainingvideos.com and sign up to my newsletter. I'll also put the link to the newsletter below. There's a couple of benefits. Firstly, there's a free mini course that you'll be sent at the beginning where I highlight some of the best technologies for language learning and for language study. This is a newsletter for both teachers and students, but also if you sign up to the newsletter, you will find out about all the new videos I put up onto YouTube and any webinars or courses that we're running, and a lot of them are free. If you're a teacher, you can also think about signing up to my Patreon. You get live training with me once a month. You get exclusive videos that I don't put onto YouTube. And the videos on Patreon are very much the latest AI and technologies that are emerging that we can use in language teaching. That was all. Let's get back to the video, and the QR code's on the screen as well in case you want to use that to sign up to the newsletter. So what we're going to do now is generate a set of flashcards from a YouTube video, which is a great way of studying. You could do this with individual words, you could do this phrases, you could do this with the word plus a definition or the word plus a translation into your language. I'm going to show you a few options. Let's take a look. So we're going to work with this video here. It can be any video. Obviously, it's a good idea for it to be a video that you've watched and that you've been studying. And what you're going to do is copy the link here at the top of the page. This is incredibly easy. And then I want you to go over to Google Gemini. Now, you don't need a paid tool for this. So just open up your apps. Of course, you do need to have a Gmail account. Click on Gemini. I'm sure you can also do this in ChatGPT, but I'm actually going to do it in Google Gemini. Now, a piece of advice just to help, because it tends to do a better job. Click here and click on the plus button and just come down to more tools and just choose guided learning. It's still Google Gemini, but it's kind of a mode. So we're going to make a set of interactive flashcards. So what I'm going to do first is get 10 useful phrases from the YouTube video. So I've written, can you extract 10 useful words from the video in English for a student of level B1 to study? Can you provide a quick definition of each word? Okay. And here is the video. Simple as that. I'm going to click on this button here. And the first thing it's going to do is extract those 10 words, and each one's going to have an explanation. Now, a lot of people are going to say to me, Russell, you shouldn't study words on their own. You should study phrases. Exactly. I would do it that way. But a lot of people do like to work with individual words. And I do sometimes do that. Okay. So we're now getting our words eagerly, pick up, total. I can see them all being picked up. Classic, combo, toasted, receipt, fill up, half dozen, dessert. Excellent. These are great examples. Okay, we've got a definition. And I'm now going to say, can you turn this list into a set of interactive, and make sure you say that word, flashcards, because interactive flashcards. Okay. And now I'm going to click on this button here, and I'm hoping it's going to generate for me a set of interactive flashcards based on those words. And there it goes. And if you notice that you've got the word on one side, and if you click on the other side, you've got the definition. And of course, you can work through the flashcards. You've got eagerly, pick up. So you can sort of say to yourself, all right, total, what does it mean? And then check. Now, a couple of things. If you're a teacher and you wanted to share these flashcards with your students, then you can click on this button here and just simply share the link, and your students will have access to these flashcards. Your students do not need to have a Gmail account to play these cards. Okay, thanks for staying to the end of the video. I hope you found that useful. A couple of things. First of all, with Google Gemini, and I've showed you a couple of ideas, I've actually made a video where I've gone into a lot more detail about the Google Gemini guided learning. And if you want to watch that video, I'll put that on the screen now. The other thing is, lots of people ask me how I make my videos. Well, I use just one technology, and the method is very simple. I'm not AI generated. I really do exist, and I've actually been making videos like this since 2007 or something like that on a channel called teachertrainingvideos.com. But if you want to learn about how I make my videos, then watch the video that's on the screen now, and you'll learn about using the technology that I use, which is Camtasia. Thank you very much. Okay, really hope you liked that video, and if you did, then please come over to teachertrainingvideos.com. Loads more free videos. Look at all the different menu items at the top of the screen here. If you're a teacher and you want to keep up a little bit more with the work I do, we often organize webinars, online courses, etc., then sign up to the newsletter. And if you sign up to the newsletter, there is a free 14-part mini video course in using technology in language teaching, and nearly everything I suggest is free. If you want to take it a little bit further, then think about joining me on Patreon. If you join Patreon, you get extra videos every month with no advertising. I just go straight into the training, lots of ideas about how you can use the technologies in the class with your students, and you also get the chance to meet me online once a month for some direct training, and that's a real opportunity for you to practice using the technologies with me. And finally, if you want to go even further, join me on my very popular course, Technologies and Approaches to Blended, Hybrid and Online Teaching. I do that in collaboration with NILE, that is the Norwich Institute for Language Education, a very prestigious organisation in the UK. And that course has been running for many years and is very popular. Thank you very much. I'm going to leave a few more videos on the screen now that you might find useful.